Your host for Motorweek, John Davis.
Well, hello and welcome again to Motorweek. We're glad to have you with us. Traveling all over the world to auto shows in Paris, Frankfurt, or Tokyo can be very exciting. But as American auto riders, we always look forward to seeing what our own car makers have in store each year at Detroit's North American International Auto Show. You know, in recent years, American designers have produced bold, exciting designs that are second to none. Detroit in January may not be high on your must-visit list, but everyone that is anyone in the automotive world was on hand for the opening of the 2002 North American International Auto Show. While the volume was turned down a bit on traditional hoopla, the giant show still had a sense of resurgence and patriotism. That was evident from the first event of the day with the pick of the 2002 North American Car and Truck of the Year Awards. All 6 finalists voted on by 49 top auto writers were American-made, with the Chevrolet Trailblazer taking home the truck honors and the Tennessee-built Nissan Altima capturing the coveted car prize. The patriotic fervor gained momentum next with a variety of tantalizing concepts from General Motors. Each was designed with possible production in mind, including the body-on-frame Chevrolet Bel Air. Under its flowing 50s vintage convertible lines lies a 21st century 3.5-liter all-aluminum twin-cam 5-cylinder engine that will be used in Chevy's next-generation compact pickups. Pontiac took a more modern approach to a convertible with its cladding-free Solstice Roadster. Developed in record time, initial reaction inside GM was so strong that a Solstice Coupe was also commissioned. Using mostly off-the-shelf parts, this 240-horsepower supercharged duet could become a $25,000 reality if the show public agrees. Less likely for showrooms, but no less intriguing, is the Cadillac CN. This mid-engine V12 supercar shapes its carbon fiber panels with Cadillac's new crisp edge styling. The 750-horsepower direct-injection 7.5-liter engine also uses displacement on demand to shut off 6 cylinders under light loads. But GM's most adventurous concept would forever change cars as we know them. The autonomy concept is a hydrogen fuel cell enclosed in a skateboard-like chassis that could accept a variety of plug-in bodies. The idea: build lots of vehicle types from a common chassis to reduce fuel cell cost. This is real science fiction, but it may be here sooner than you think. A decidedly youthful theme marked the best Chrysler concepts in years. Following the LA Auto Show debut of the Jeep Willys 2, Detroit found its way with the Jeep Compass. Think of the Compass as an all-terrain rally car, and with its Liberty-based chassis and V6, it could also go into production anytime. The son of power wagon styling of the Dodge M80 pickup will likely show up on the next Dakota. With so many of the millennial generation craving small pickups with surf-to-snow capabilities, M80 styling could explode the compact truck market. But if we had to pick one concept to drive home, it would be the Dodge Razor. Recalling bug-eyed British sports cars of the 1960s, the minimalist Razor has a turbocharged 4 but no trunk, spare tire, or radio. Chrysler figures the young buyers that are able to squeeze into the Razor will want their own music source. No matter what you call them, crossovers, segment busters, or just tall wagons, all-wheel drive sport utility derivatives were high on every vehicle maker's wish list. We're about 18 months away from this intriguing 2004 Chrysler Pacifica, a V6 minivan-based SUV with the posh of many luxury imports but at 2/3 the price. Honda's US-made 2003 Pilot SUV will be here this summer. Like the Acura MDX, the Pilot is based on the Odyssey minivan, a 3.5-liter V6 with a 5-speed automatic or standard with available automatic 4-wheel drive. Seating is for 8 with 2 rows of split folding seats. Decidedly car-based is the Volvo XC90. The brand's first SUV inflates the familiar Volvo wagon styling into a handsome, smart, and tidy people mover that includes advanced electronic rollover protection and side curtains for all 3 rows of seats. Power will be the same turbocharged 6-cylinder used in the S80 luxury sedan when this $35,000 suite arrives in dealers late this year. January 2003 will see the arrival of the imported GX470, one of many premium-priced SUVs unveiled at the show. Using a new body-on-frame, the V8-powered GX470 puts 8 seats in an SUV sized between the RX300 and the LX470. Mechanics include full-time four-wheel drive, variable ride height, and downhill assist control that automatically applies the brakes to slow descents. The Lexus will do battle with this 2004 Infiniti FX45. Far less angular than last year's concept, a shape dubbed the Bionic Cheetah covers seating for 5, every electronic doodad you can think of, and a 300-plus horsepower V8 with all-wheel drive. While still a concept, the Mercedes-Benz Vision GST gives us a good hint of the replacement for the M-Class. The Grand Sports Tour's dramatic speeding shape will surround a change from body-on-frame to unitized chassis. Seating for 6, this V8 is more all-weather mover than all-terrain shaker and could give the BMW X5 real competition. Another German crossover concept is this Volkswagen Magellan. Lower and more streetwise than VW's forthcoming Touareg SUV collaboration with Porsche, the multi-talented Magellan has rally car wheel arches aside a spacious and versatile cabin. Potential power includes a 275 horsepower W8 engine. On a smaller scale, the multi-dimensional 2003 Suzuki Aereo SX and sedan will arrive this spring. With 141 horsepower on tap, the SX, or Sports Crossover, is front or all-wheel drive, and it follows Toyota's Matrix and Pontiac's Vibe as spicy 5-doors aimed at the youth market. While Isuzu prepares for the fall introduction of their GM-built Ascender SUV, they also showed how much versatility resides in the existing Axiom. A trio of imaginative concepts included the Axiom XST Crew Cab Pickup, XSR Roadster, and the supercharged 275 horsepower XSF. Subaru continues to show how much mileage they can get out of their Outback theme with the 2003 Baja. This all-wheel drive crossover fits the front cabin of the Outback wagon to a short pickup bed. Similar to Chevy's Avalanche, the 5-place interior can be opened to the cargo bay by lowering a panel and raising the rear glass. Baja arrives in dealers this fall. We doubt you'll see this Acura RDX at the dealer, but you may experience its attributes. The RDX concept SUV is less about its outrageous styling and more about its innovative interior that includes side-folding rear seats and its hybrid all-wheel drive powertrain, which includes a gasoline engine to drive the front wheels and electric motors to drive the rear wheels. Speak of controversial SUV styling, and Mitsubishi always comes to mind, as in this gasoline-electric hybrid SUP Cabriolet. Based on the sports utility pack hardtop concept shown in Tokyo last fall, the Cabriolet trades its top for door tote panels for small item storage. One of the few pure SUVs introduced in Detroit is the all-new 2003 Ford Expedition. The V8-powered Expedition improves ride and handling with the first independent rear suspension on a full-size SUV. Convenience and versatility get a boost from the first power-folding third-row seat. Side curtain airbags and an anti-skid system will be available when Expedition bows this summer. Detroit also is the first public showing of the all-new Land Rover Range Rover. This third-generation Royal SUV is posher than ever and retains its aluminum-paneled slab-sided shape. But the 2003 edition smooths out journeys with a first-time unibody frame, four-wheel independent suspension, and a BMW 4.4-liter V8. U.S. sales begin in June with a blue-blooded $70,000 admission price. But where are the new cars at this new car show? Well, we'll show you in a few minutes when we return to the 2002 North American International Auto Show. Now let's push the pedal to the metal with more Auto Show from Motown. So where are all the new cars at the 2002 North American International Auto Show? Well, truth be told, new production cars were scarce at this year's Detroit event. That made the Infiniti G35 intro a big deal. In showrooms this fall, this BMW 3 Series Spider sports tall styling over a well-balanced rear-drive chassis, lightweight aluminum suspension, a 260-horsepower V6, 5-speed manual mode automatic, and all the luxury Infiniti is famous for. Detroit also saw the introduction of the 2003 Maserati Coupe. This handcrafted $83,000 sports car's V8 channels 390 horsepower through a manual 6-speed gearbox with available Formula One style steering wheel shift paddles. After a 12-year U.S. absence, look for the coupe to follow the Maserati Spider at Ferrari dealers in April. And this may be our only look at the reborn Ford GT40, a modernized concept of the 60s vintage Le Mans winner. It is so far only a supercharged 500 horsepower V8 morale builder for Ford employees as the company begins its centennial celebration. On the other hand, you'll see more of this Saab 93X crossover coupe. With rally car styling and turbocharged V6 power to match, this concept shows that Saab is prepared to enter the all-wheel drive arena soon after the redesigned 93 sedan arrives this summer. Appearing to be cut from similar cloth is the Italian-designed Toyota CCX. This high-powered front-drive concept crossover coupe may foretell the approach Toyota will take with its new youth-oriented brand that reportedly will shun traditional dealerships for internet ordering. While the opening of the Los Angeles Auto Show beat Detroit by a few days, the most important new vehicles from LA also made the trek east. California-based Lincoln showed this Continental concept, which reaffirms their new-old styling direction. Lincoln's answer to the Expedition, the all-new 2003 Navigator, also bowed on the left coast. Navigator competed for attention with another new full-size premium SUV, the Hummer H2. In showrooms this summer, the H2 is based on GM's big pickup and will be powered by a 6-liter V8. Meanwhile, Dodge's LA efforts rightly focused on the California youth culture with the 2003 SRT4. This 205-horsepower turbocharged Neon is the first of a new PVO performance line from Dodge that will include the 2003 Viper SRT10 and 2004 Ram SRT10. Dodge says this 8.3-liter V10 Ram with 24-inch tires will outrun Ford's F-Series Lightning with a 0 to 60 time of 5 seconds flat. But if you want real brawn, try the Ford F350 Tonka. This grown-up toy truck is a not-so-subtle hint of what F-Series pickups will look like after their reskin in 2004. But its new 6-liter 32-valve V8 turbo diesel will be available in Super Duty pickups by this time next year. An innovative hydraulic launch assist system stores coast-down energy and reuses it during startup acceleration. Ford thinks it could improve big truck city fuel economy by 25%. Tough luxury never looked so good. But a truck never looked cooler than the 2004 Chevrolet SSR. This former concept retro roadster pickup starts limited production early next year. V8 power will ensure owners of this hardtop convertible get plenty of exposure to the elements and gawkers alike. Now, if you think minivans are passé, get a load of the Nissan Quest concept. This total rethink of the basic minivan includes Renault-inspired styling with a sexy shoulder line and glass that follows the front fenders as they sweep down to the road. The powered rear liftgate is hinged so it can be opened in tight spaces. Nissan says this V6 show van is very close to the production Quest that arrives in the 2004 model year. And that's it for the 2002 North American International Auto Show. While sales could cool in the next year, the atmosphere in Cobo Hall was still warm and friendly, with great hopes for the future of the automobile in America.